Welcome to Inspirational Journeys, everyone. My name is Ann Harrison, and this special episode I bring to you, and I'm flying solo because there's a topic I want to talk to you today that I've thought about for a while, and it's one that many writers face, and it's called writing into the void. So, what does that look like? Well, before I talk to you about my journey, let me read you the poem that I wrote, inspired by a writer's discussion forum that I was a part of last month. So, the poem's called Writing into the Void. I have an idea I think is very good. I open up the gate to face the endless void. With no idea where I go from here, do I have a story to share? Is it too late to turn back now? Should I start my story over or muddle through somehow? If the story doesn't flow, when I follow my heart, I throw it all away to make a brand new start. I let my characters guide me along their hero's journey. When I reach the end, I can never go back again. My world has changed, and I'll never be the same. When I write the story God lays upon my heart, instead of writing into the void, my story has a destination and a point at which to start. Instead of hitting a brick wall, as I often do, ask God to take your hand and let your characters guide you. As you write your story, your characters will grow and change. They'll take your story to the next level and bring you home again. Don't write into the void. When you think your idea is good, take a step back and let the story unfold. Travel down the road you've never taken before. Let God be in control and open His special door to a story that matters more than you'll ever know. Step onto the pathway as you walk through the gate. Open your heart, for there's where your story awaits. So, now, let's talk about this, okay? Writing into the void. Let me explain how that happened to me. There were a couple of times I thought I had some really good book ideas, and it started out really good. I wrote like the first chapter, or maybe the prologue. I get to the next chapter, or I get to where chapter 1. I feel like I'm walking outside with socks on. That's the mental picture I get. Or I feel like stepping onto a moving ramp going nowhere. Or I'm about to step off onto the ramp, onto the moving sidewalk, but I'm a little hesitant. Or I'm about to go down a road not that I've never crossed, don't know where I'm going. Or I just stop. The brick wall hits and I stop. I've done that with a short story. But not only do we write into the void, we write ourselves into a corner, or write ourselves to a dead end, we also write to fill a void. We journal to fill a void. Let's say there's something in our lives that has happened and we want to write about it, or we feel emptiness inside. Well, what I want to say to you is let God be your guide. Listen to your characters and write from the heart. Don't try to write from up here, the head, because it doesn't always work. You have to write from the heart. And that's where it all comes together. And I've learned that over the years. So, here's my challenge for you. My special takeaway. What does writing into the void mean for you? Does it mean you write yourself into a corner or to a dead end? Are you write yourself up to the edge of a bridge, but you're afraid to go off because you don't know where you're going to go? Or does it mean you're writing to fill the emptiness inside your heart and your soul? So what I want you to do is I want you to write a story, a poem, a blog post, an essay, or maybe a vignette. Write a piece about it. about what writing into the void means to you, share it on your blog and tag me so that I can share it on my social media as well. I'm going to write a blog post to accompany this podcast, and I would love to see what you write, so be sure to ping back to the blog post. Thank you guys for listening to the special bonus episode. I've got several interviews coming up this week, but sometimes I'll pop in here on Fridays to talk about my Camp NaNoWriMo experience, which I don't have much of because I've been working on editing projects this week, or talk about topics like this one that God has laid on my heart. So happy writing, everybody. Have a blessed weekend, and no matter where you are in your writing journey, keep going. Keep moving forward. Or, as I said in the poem, step back, take a good look at your story, and I don't like to say this, even if you have to, start over, but don't throw what you've written away because you may be able to use it somewhere else. So those are my words of wisdom today. So, thanks for listening and watching in the Inspirational Journeys episodes. Have a blessed day, and remember, your story matters, everybody. Take care.